Alright. We live.
You know it. Don't forget it ever. Period. I am the one.
Well, welcome to another episode of Natural Enthusiasm Iconics. I'm your boy, DJ C4. To my left, I got my main man.
Polo the door, your enthusiast.
And to my right, I got my main man.
Saran Pearson, set over man.
And also to my left, we have a special guest tonight. We have,
Pretty T in the building.
so welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tonight's episode is about, what we talking about? Some bullshit.
The dating pool in 2024.
Some bullshit.
Pretty T want to talk about popping balloons on YouTube.
That's not what we're talking about.
Some bullshit.
That is corny to me.
That's the
it's
dating
funny.
scene in 2024.
That shit
Hey,
is,
before we get started with that, Saran Pearson say the whole name, what you smoking on over here, bro? I got a Vegas 5, big 5. That's a 660 Saran Pearson say the whole name when Big Willie style, man.
hey, yo.
Big Willie style.
No diddy.
Hey.
No diddy.
Oh,
Hoping on that hoop.
I should have Lord Pretty T on smoking
We
hookah.
should have put it back in.
I said that, bro.
I've been.
Alright.
Good.
I'm smoking a Right Hotel 6.
Not a bad question to go. But definitely, we are supposed to have something to smoke on back here. So, you know, I'm falling off the rockers.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long weekend for me.
It's been a long week
For me?
for you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A long week.
Yeah,
Wait,
talk
it's been a
about
long 2 weeks for you, actually.
it. It has been.
Yeah.
And
you had a good 2 weeks.
No, it has to stop. It's
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
That drink is coming around the corner again.
Bro, you been, pause. You've been going hard for the past.
I always go hard.
Pause.
Yo.
Pause.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Like Waka Flocka said, I go hard in the motherfucking paint. Leave
Hey.
stinking.
What you
Yeah, you've been painting for a couple of weeks now.
I've been trying to paint.
Yeah, you've been painting for a couple
I
of
be
weeks.
in the paint like a motherfucker. Sharks in the water, baby. But on a serious note,
Shout out
let's
to the paint.
really, God, Lee.
Shout out to the paint.
Hey, this episode.
Ah!
Yeah, I do want y'all to know they did this on purpose too. Color coordination.
Who the fuck color coordinated?
Wait. Pause.
First of all,
Hey yo,
I just
hey yo, foot. Put your foot up, bro.
my foot. Oh
Yeah, put your foot up. Yeah.
That shit a little stiff.
Wait a minute. Hold
So
on.
Saran Pearson said the whole name.
Fat
Say
nigga
they color coordinated this shit. Yeah, they couldn't
No,
plan. They
no.
couldn't have not planned this better
Ford
than they planned it.
definitely put his outfit on without the knowledge of what Pretty T was
Yeah.
wearing.
I just bought this dress.
So me and Polo were close.
Yeah, we kept it simple.
This ain't got no jean sweats.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
So-
Hoochie shorts.
Not
That's
the,
what we doing.
not the hooch days.
Hoochie Daddy shorts.
These
I
my-
did my Hoochie Daddy joggers.
These my
These my Hoochie Daddy jeggings.
these my thigh daddies. Okay, I got my whole thigh.
Nah, you got on hoochie daddy shorts. I got on thigh daddy. Cause they pants. they go down. They reach my ankles.
That's crazy.
Bro,
But-
your shit don't fully cover your thighs.
Hey,
Come on,
yo,
bro.
this
Come on,
episode
bro.
is getting up to a
This
great
what
start.
we
Yeah,
doing?
something, man. This
This what we
2024.
doing,
Man.
bro?
Tight pants is in.
Come on, this what we doing?
It's a great start.
Tight
But-
pants is in now.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Oh, wait, Saran Pearson. My shit ain't tight, bro. I ain't got on no Wiz Khalifa's.
It's tight around your ankle though.
What's that? What it is?
You gotta.
That's right.
It got a
Bring it
little
together.
parachute joint. Like,
They thought daddies. Not hoochie daddies, thought daddies.
What's happening right now?
You can find these in your favorite RalphLauren.com.
Definitely gotta get some merch.
Absolutely.
You gotta get some merch.
RalphLauren.com. Just so y'all see that. I'm polo for a reason. Talk about my shit, goddammit.
Yo.
What's the name of the hoochie daddies you got on? All right, that's not
The
talking about.
name of my hoochie daddies? Nigga, I don't gotta wear no name brand.
George.
Walmart.
George.
I don't gotta wear no
George.
name brand to look fly in the motherfucker.
That's all right.
I'm a-
We're not here to promote no brand.
I know he wears
Exactly.
Sheen.
We ain't
Nah,
here
that's
to
all.
promote no brands, goddamn it. We got our own brand. Icon Cigar Lounge, 1515 North Lake Road.
Augusta, Georgia.
Augusta, Georgia. You on that? See, that's right. So we have Pearson said so.
But back to where we was at. The dating pool, 2024. Like I said,
Y'all must see the eye roll.
What does the dating pool in 2024?
It's the eye rolling emoji for me.
now we talking in fucking text messages.
What does the dating
No,
pool
we
in
got
2024
That's what it sounds like.
look
That's
like to single individuals?
Let's start off about what is dating, because apparently people have different
That's a good question. What
perspectives
is dating?
of what dating is, and really dating is first and foremost, you're not just committed to one person, you're just dating people, getting to know them, and to see where it can get to as far as a relationship. But it's not just no one person. That's not a date. Y'all in a relationship. It's just y'all two. So dating, that's what it is to
Multiple
me.
people at the same time.
I mean, I thought.
And
dating
not
was-
being intimate. You know what I'm saying?
But seeing multiple people at
That's the least
Yeah.
I knew, because I thought dating was like, I'm focused on one individual and I'm trying to get to know that person.
No.
that's dating and individual. But Pretty T, your take on dating is like picking and choosing.
Having a roster.
Picking and choosing amongst multiple people to see who you feel the most. Is that accurate?
Yes, it's a race. Make the best man
Who's
win.
going to make it first to the finish line?
Make the best man win. Yes.
Or a woman?
It sounds like some nigga shit.
I'm sorry, not to be very vague, but I don't bump coochies. So it's not my forte.
Balls.
Just saying.
I
Nothing-
wanted to say it, but
nothing
I'm
against-
stuck, bro.
Nothing against women that like other women. That's just not my.
Nothing wrong with a little coochie bumping. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
men like
Can't
that.
downplay that.
I'm sorry, that like I said, not my forte. So my roster will be full of men, not women.
Full of men.
Well, shout out to all the
We're
ladies that
dating.
Coochie bump out there.
Well, it's here. Where is she there?
Yes, sir.
When you say dating and your roster is full of men,
I'm not intimate with these men.
we're not talking about intimacy. We're just talking about dating.
Intimacy is definitely.
What is your roster that you speak of? Like, how many suitors consist of your roster?
I mean,
Like, how many suitors do you have?
it
to
just
create your roster?
depends. It just depends because the pickings is slim out here.
Very.
And that's the issue. The dating pool is,
But my question, wait, I don't want you to deviate from my question.
I'm not dating.
My question is, how many men would take to
You
create?
need a solid
I
number.
just said it's
Your
a very.
roster. No,
I'm gonna say a good
I
solid.
did the
Okay.
Roster is
Pearson
10.
said whole
Excuse me.
name. Said.
A good.
Pull
No.
him in.
A good 3. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
say.
was about to say 6.
No, I
You
was
was
not.
about to say 6.
See, you can't play with.
First of all,
that's
I
no
can't
roster.
deal with 6 personalities, and I got 30 of my own. So
Shit.
we gonna leave it at that. 3 is enough. So
So 3.
yes,
3 is a good roster.
yes.
So you say Ice Cube lead. Big 3.
Yeah.
Man, fuck
Shit
the
sound
big
like
3,
Dragon Ball.
nigga. It's this big meat. Bow.
Make the best man win.
Shout out to Kendrick.
Shout out,
Yeah,
kid.
he
They
did
not
his
like
thing.
us. You hit that on the head, boy.
He did his thing on that. But
Y'all know that just mentioning that alone would deviate this whole conversation.
yes, that's why I said let's.
Because me and Fo went back and forth. I ain't even talking about it.
Let's
We'll talk about it later.
let's go with that. We talking about relationship, but as far as the dating scene, and again, I don't mean to be vague, but the dating scene is full. The dating pool is full of piss and shit, and everything that you can think of.
Wait.
Crack needles.
You say the
Dirty
dating scene
diapers.
is full of piss and shit. I have an issue with that. And now you pick and choose who you want to date. But my question is, okay, what are you basing these selections on?
It has, I mean, it's a lot.
Like, do you have a list of like your non-negotiables?
Of
Like, what do you look
course.
for in a man? What do you personally seeking? Like, when you say the dating pool is shit, okay, what are you offering? What are you bringing? And what are you expecting?
Well, when you're dating, you should not be going in a relationship
Wait,
with
hold
any
on.
expectations.
With
So-
no expectations?
Not like
Yeah,
no,
you
you're
should
just
have expectations.
you're just dating. So this, I'm not.
But,
I'm trying to get to the point of seeing what I'm looking for. You get what I'm saying? So
but you don't go in knowing what you're looking for.
I mean, that's what dating is. You're trying to get to that point to see.
Okay, so let me ask you this. How do you get to a point where you're dating, but you are dating down to a 3-person roster? How do those 3 people become those 3 people?
Well, of course, you step to me. You need to have respect. That's number 1. You gotta respect.
Do you know how to approach them?
I do a lot of approaching.
You do a lot of approach?
I'm if I see something I want or if I'm interested in, hey,
Go
yo,
get it.
what's up?
So with you doing approaching and you're expected
It's a mix.
and to be approached, how do you get to the point where you create a 3-man roster? What gets you there when you're approaching and you're expected to
So
be
on top, it's the visuals. So the visuals first, like if I want a man that's,
But
clean
what if you meet
looking.
3 men that you are visually attracted to?
Okay, then I'm dating them and we're gonna see
So
where
you
they're
immediately
going.
date 3 men that you're attracted to
I will.
just by attraction alone?
That's just from first, but you're not letting me finish. So you asked me what am I looking, what is the things that I'm looking at, and I said attractiveness. I can't talk to somebody that I'm not attracted to. I'm not gonna want to, do that.
So visual plays a part.
Visual is definitely a big part. I'm not shallow, but I feel like if I'm carrying myself a certain type of way, I know I'm a certain kind of caliber of a woman. I would want somebody to at least be at that same level with me as far as catching my, somebody that can match my fly. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your plan?
We're not gonna get into that. Y'all know.
Everybody,
Everybody.
the
okay.
people
I am
wanna
a very-
know, like,
I was-
wait, hold on. If we was doing a 10 versus 1, what would we be able to, like, how can we narrow down 100 dudes that apply to date you to 10 dudes to potentially date you based upon your skin?
So, what's up with the
Wait, hold on, we
sidebars?
can't have no side conversations.
Hey, y'all continue. It's all.
Y'all gotta be listening so we can.
No, this is what we do.
Okay. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm a
Multitask.
guest. Stay in my lane. But anyway, but no, like for real, it's first it's the visuals, of course. So when it comes to visuals, I want somebody to make my fly. So me, I'm the type of female I am. I'm classy, but I like to keep it sexy too. And like I said, I hold myself to a certain standard. So I'm gonna want a man that carries himself the same way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want your pants hanging down off your ass. I don't want, you know, all the. I'm out of the gold teeth phase. I'm out of the big chain wearing phase. Like I'm a grown woman, so I need a man to be on his grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? I like a man that dress nice. He can dress up or dress down. So that's like I said, appearance. And then of course you can't cut me with no balled up sneakers on. I'm just, it's an automatic no. Like it's a no for me.
So your visual is literally like because a first impression is a lasting impression.
It definitely
First
is.
impression is everything.
Don't stop to me looking any kind of way. If you got like just like C4, you got locks like surrounding on them. I want your locks to be nice looking. I don't want them to be all dingy, and I don't want you to be around me smell like dirty mouth water. So you gotta, you know, you gotta smell a certain way. All that like. I'm just saying, like it's a lot that plays into that. But I have, like I said, I used to have a preference, but now it's like okay. Me having that type of preference, I wasn't getting anywhere. So now I'm in a dating phase where I'm just exploring my options with different types of looks. You know what I'm saying? But it all has to be clean, like.
So basically, you're basing your top three off of this picture.
That's the first thing.
Okay. Now.
So
There's steps to get to it now.
It's steps. There's levels to this shit, like Meek said. So at the end of the day, yes, the appearance. I'm from Philly, so all day it don't matter what he got going on. But anyway,
let's continue.
Yes, let's continue. Second is how you approach me, like your vocabulary. You know how you step to me, if you're respectful when you step to me, or if I step to you, and our conversation at first is very, it's not childish, it's very mature. That is another thing. And then on top of that, like smelling good and all that stuff, like taking care of your hygiene. If you smile and your teeth yellow.
All of that brings down to.
There we go. So Tia, you have a type. Is it that you got a type?
I used to have a type. Right now, I'm not gonna say I don't have a type. I have a preference.
No wrong person.
So I don't have a type
Okay, well,
anymore.
let me ask you this. Okay, now you mentioned how you would want men to be when they approach you.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned that you approach me. So when you approach man, like what is your approach to me?
Hello, how are you doing?
But I'm saying, do you just approach man like, okay, if you're just at the supermarket and you just running in to grab a couple of things, you just like, say you want to cook breakfast but you ain't got no turkey bacon. You just going to the supermarket to grab the turkey bacon.
Wine and pork is on my fork, so sorry.
My point is this. When you are just in your natural element, you're not like dressed as if you were going out.
Baby, when I leave that house, I'm gonna always make sure I'm on point.
Getting all black.
Okay, so my question to you is this.
Even on my chill days.
Getting all black.
When you approach
Shut up,
in your approach, are you just approaching man from your aspect based upon their looks before you even approach them to see how they see us? You see how they dress.
That's the first thing. That's the first thing you're gonna notice is the visual.
So when you approach a dude, you look at him by how he's dressed. Even if you in sweats and a t-shirt.
That's fine. A man can look straight into some sweats and t-shirts too. You ain't about to be walking around in a woolly
But-
t-shirt, no woolly
But
sweats.
what if he in sweats and t-shirts, and you're in sweats and t-shirts,
Mhm.
but he just came from the gym,
That's fine. I
he's
just
sweaty, but he look nice. Will you still get the same regard as if you're dressed to the nines and you are out and about and you see a guy that's dressed to the nines that looks good, smells good, is the same dude that you met in the supermarket gonna get the same regard from you than the dude from the cafe or the nightclub or the lounge that you met the other dude?
I just
Is he
know,
gonna get the
I
same
know what I
regard?
like. So at the end of the day, I know what I like. If I see something and I find it intriguing, whether he got sweats on or nothing, he can have Gucci daddies on. And if I see what I like, I'm gonna approach you. And one thing about me, I'm very aggressive when it comes to that because if I like what I like, if I want it, I want it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I go. Like if I see somebody I like, you know, he could be in sweats. But guess what? His hair is probably tight, or he look like, he look good. He in shape, or he got a nice shape to him. It's just a lot of different things. First off, seeing a man. Now, this is just off rip. So this is not even talking about like when we step out or whatnot, because that can also determine like whether you make the cut or not. Like, okay, I see you in this element. I like what I see.
But now mind you, the cut is only 3 spots.
Okay. Now, not saying that spot gets taken every time. All 3 of y'all might get cut.
What's all the point of
What's the
dating?
cut then?
A lot of things. Lying and not being honest is number one.
So now you gotta get into conversation.
Yeah.
So we're past the visual.
We're past the visual.
So once you get past the visual and you make the cut, now we gotta sit down and have a conversation.
We need to have an intelligent conversation. And I feel like off rip, our conversation should not involve sex. Because I'm trying to get to know you. So if you're coming at me about sex, yeah.
So, Cindy,
Nice knowing you, buddy. Have a good life.
so pretty
This
teeth,
ain't
you
it.
have like some icebreakers that you normally, like first date type thing?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, since you approach that.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna tell you what I do or how I do it. It just depends on what the dude look like. I know how to approach.
What do you do and how do you
Listen
do
up,
it?
listen up, ladies.
Yeah,
I know how
what
to.
do you do and how do you do it?
Play a cool
Damn
one.
things I know.
No, what do you do and how do you do it?
I heard you. I'm getting to that point. So, if I see a man that I like or I find attractive, and even if we make eye contact, I might start off with a joke like, keep your eyes to yourself, something like that. And depending on how you respond, okay.
Oh, wait, you say that if he sees something else other than you, then he may be attracted.
No. If he's looking at me and we caught each other eye, I'm gonna tell you just in a joking way, keep your eyes to yourself. That's,
Oh, if he's looking at you.
So you go for the mean girl approach.
excuse me, active listening. But yes, I'll say look, a little smart little joke with a smile on my face, and depending on how he,
How he responds.
How he
to it.
responds, okay.
Oh, that's your pickup line. Keep your eyes to
no,
yourself.
that's just one of them.
She got the thing.
I got a whole book.
She got this player code coming.
Don't let me write no book.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. But anyway, I have different approaches. So I may do it in a joking way, or I may
Pretty
be like,
teeth philosophy.
or if I see,
Pretty
it just
Chronicles.
it just depends on, like I said, my mood and how I see how he looks. I'm gonna know how to approach him. Like, okay, I see that he look like he's serious, or he is business casual, whatever the case is. Hi, how you doing? You look very nice today. They say thank you, and of course, sometimes if you do that, a man will actually lead into the conversation and try to. Because I'm an attractive woman. I'm not gonna say I don't get turned down, which I don't feel like I ever did, but it's gonna trigger a conversation just by me saying that, because they're like, oh, you pretty too, or you nice looking too. Okay, thank you. Hey, are you dating anyone? Are you talking to anyone? Are you married? Things like
Wait, this
that.
is your question.
These are my questions.
Okay.
Because I need to know these things before I
But
go
you're
to
the
the next.
aggressor now.
I'm the aggressor. trusser, especially if I see something I like. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes maybe the other.
How often do you see something that you want?
Like I said, it's some things out here, so not very often.
What do you see something that you want?
I've seen things that I like.
So you currently have a 3-man roster.
You said what?
Uh,
I didn't hear you. You know, partially deaf. Look, sign language. Like,
So you currently have a 3-man
I
roster.
do not currently have a 3-man roster. I'm actually in my healing phase right now, so you know, you gotta take your mental health seriously. You gotta get you together before you try to go out and try to find somebody to do it.
Well, honey, you
Stay
only
tuned
tell
for
her.
the mental health podcast
Like for real.
coming soon.
So no, I don't have a
That ain't the
roster.
topic of discussion tonight, but stay tuned for it.
So, Pretty T, what did you learn from your last experience?
Last experience with what? Dating or?
The one that you are healing currently from.
So that was a relationship. And the lesson I learned is I need to date because now
Wait, hold on. I feel the what to
I
say.
feel like
you gotta let me
analyze it.
finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes,
I feel
let
like
me
you're-
finish.
Go ahead and get your thoughts out.
So
So you're talking about your very last relationship. You're healing from your very last relationship.
I am.
So get your thoughts out.
Yeah. Elaborate on that. How did you have to get to a period of healing from your last relationship? Like,
Because
what
it was
crum-
mentally draining.
What crumbled your last relationship?
The bench. A list of
Yeah.
things. No, I said a list. I almost said something, but it was a list of things. It was a lot of back and forth between me and him. You know, one minute we good, the next minute we not. It was the bipolar shit for me. That was number one.
So how did y'all get to a point where it was good? It was all good just a week ago, and to a point where y'all no longer together, and now you have to deal with it. How did
Well,
y'all get to that point?
I decided to stand on business with him because it was the same repeated cycle. One minute we're good, and then you're turning around and you're doing the same thing, throwing these little fits or having these mood swings. And honestly, it's something in you that you need to heal. And I'm already trying to, you know, I already got scars that I got, and you're kind of like reopening those wounds.
So
So
none of how y'all got to where y'all are, with you being to a point where you have to heal. None of this you saw in the dating phase.
I just told you, I'm doing it differently. We didn't
Oh,
date.
you doing it different now.
Yes.
But you didn't do it the way
That's what
you
you said. What did I learn
then.
from my previous relationship?
No, that's what Saran Pierce said.
Well,
Oh,
Saran,
man.
I'm answering his question because that's who I was talking. Yeah, that's what I was talking
Yeah.
to. So that last relationship, we didn't do the dating thing. It was more so like we were friends.
So how did you all meet?
Can you
One night
please
stand.
let me finish?
One night
Hold
stand.
on, Dad. I love you, bro.
Tell me you had a one night stand. Tell me.
I did not have a one night stand with him.
Not a one night stand, but the first night.
Excuse me. Let me finish. Y'all asking me all these questions. Let me finish that one.
Shout out to the first night.
Let's stay on
First
topic
night
here.
hitters.
Let's stay on topic here. I love y'all, but let me get this out because I'm trying to, like, the type of person I am. Like, once my thought is there, let me finish it. So, we did not date at first, but I knew him. I knew him through my brother, and you know, so just being around him with my brother and stuff, I'm like, okay, he cool. You know, it was never like that. But you know, when I did see him again, it kind of like we was hanging around and you know, we started kicking it. It wasn't no dating, but I did like him, and he showed me a lot of things that I didn't see in my previous relationship. So hey, like it actually turned into a relationship.
So how long was it before, like you mentioned your previous relationship? How long was it from your previous relationship to that relationship?
It was a good year and a half because that relationship really damaged me. So that's why I was like, I wasn't fully
So you
healed.
always in your healing phase.
I wasn't fully healed when me and him had started. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, with that being said, this last relationship, I seen some of the same traits that the previous person had, and
Red flags.
some red. I was ignoring those red flags. I'm no longer ignoring those red flags no more. I can't do it.
Why do you feel like you was ignoring
Because
red flags of red flags that you already knew?
Everybody, I felt like, okay, I didn't want to come in a relationship with that same, they just the same. I wanted to give it a chance because I was like, okay, I see the red flag, but okay, let's see if it turns green eventually.
Did that derive from like you just wanting to be in a relationship?
No.
So why didn't you just like date?
Well, that's what I just told you.
Instead of just
I'm
getting
doing something different.
into a relationship. Oh,
Right.
so now you're doing.
Y'all
something
asked, but the question was, what was something that you did differently in your last situation? And I said, I did not date. It just we was just hanging together, and then boom, we in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't never dating. I just knew him. I knew his background. I knew that who he was.
So what?
We had history.
So based upon the history, that's what made you choose to not date. You just jumped in head first.
I did jump in
Wait,
first.
but you jumped in head first, knowing that you weren't fully healed from the previous relationship.
I thought I was healed. That's the thing.
Oh,
So some
okay.
people think they're healed and they're not. Especially until those red flags pop up, then like boom.
Because you still ignore the red flags that
Exactly.
you already have seen previously.
Exactly.
So then when he started showing red flags, you was like, oh well.
I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you really what it was. I felt like sex controlled our relationship. I'm not gonna
So he
lie.
felt like as long as he was putting it down, you was gonna be good.
I'm sorry, the dick was dick and the leg was licking. So it kind
So
of made
he
me.
felt like as long as he was putting it down, you was gonna be
Yeah,
good.
but then
Until
working
you
for it.
wanted more. You was like, ready?
I would say, can I tell y'all?
Can we hold a conversation together?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you how this shit was. I'm just gonna be real. So everything would be good, and like when we split, he'll send me like he'll block me. He had a lot of Mr. Bitch tendencies.
So it seems like, I don't want
Let me
to
wait.
characterize an individual or physical traits, but it seems like we're talking about life.
Yeah.
Hey,
Saran
Saran,
Pearson.
you already
Saran
know.
Pearson said the full
Just
name.
catching the
Yo, this sound like some light skinned nigga tendency shit.
It definitely was light skinned.
It definitely
Light
sound
skinned
like
nigga.
some light skinned nigga shit.
It definitely was light skinned nigga shit.
Shout
But
out dark skin niggas.
Dark skinned niggas taking over.
y'all
Dark skinned men taking over.
Y'all too.
We
Y'all-
leaving them light skinned niggas in the past,
Yeah,
yo.
we are not a racist. Shout out to all
Dark skinned men
Yeah, I
taking
know.
It's
over.
not called
Shout out
racism,
to
it's called colorist or colorism. Not racism. Politically speaking. But anyway, so
Colorism.
let me finish telling y'all because the situation between us was weird and it was crazy. So like I said, we'll get into it, and instead of him wanting to talk about this shit, I don't want to talk about this shit, and I don't want to talk about this. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, and then he'll block me. So I'm like, all right, you block me. A few weeks go by, here go the eye emoji. Here go my ass running. Because I done seen the eye emoji. So we back at the same place, everything we good for 2 weeks, max, and then boom, he back with the same shit. So it's like, bro, you got some deep-rooted issues that you gotta resolve. But this last time, I think this is the last time, I think this is the worst time because it was the delusional shit for me. Like, y'all know firsthand, I'm a hustler, so I do multiple things. I'm literally on 4 W-9, whatever, I-9. I have 4 fucking jobs. On top of that, I hustle. So I got my own business, I do hair. People ask me to do their bras. I got a lot of stuff that I got
Your
going
shit.
on.
So, your shit.
At the end of the day, it's like, nigga, you know I'm busy. Like, I'm not gonna ignore you on purpose. Oh, you probably was with a nigga. Da, da, da. I'm like, bro, okay. So then we get into that.
But
So
you know when you've been accused of something,
thank you.
that only solidifies.
But he was not healed from his last relationship. It was always.
But you wasn't healed from your.
I thought I was. He knew he wasn't healed because we talked about this every other. I'm like, why the fuck is we still talking about this girl?
Wait, so he knew he wasn't healed from his last relationship, but you thought you
Men
were
were,
healed from
they
yours.
will undermine the situation.
Pretty T, would you like a refill?
No, I'm good. So like I said, the whole that was just the last straw because I felt like, okay, now you playing on my mental. 1 minute we good, the next minute we not, and then you don't want to talk about it. So you invalidating my feelings at this point, and I'm not about to allow that. You know what I'm saying? So that was a part of my healing phase anyway. Like I knew that I would never let a man invalidate how I feel.
So, speaking about healing, folks, let's talk about healing, bro, from relationships. Relationship healing. Now, now, Pretty T gave you her perspective from a female.
As far as dating wise, yes.
Wait, no, we're talking about,
Well, we got into
Healing.
the question.
Healing.
Both.
Yeah.
we're talking about healing. Okay, now Pretty T said that she thought that she had healed. Because there was a period of time, there was a grace period between your relationships, and you felt like you had healed,
And I was ready to go back
and
out
you
there
were
again.
ready to try it again.
Right.
But once you even saw some red flags from your previous that you surpassed, that you overlooked, because you thought that you were in a state of healing. You thought that you had healed. But once you recognize that, you realize that no, I'm not quite healed. But he already knew. You saw that he wasn't healed, and he was in denial of him being
Yeah,
healed.
because I talked to him about
So
it.
that's the female. Let's get a male perspective on healing, bro. Or not.
Hit us with that knowledge, folks.
Time is everything. Time is everything.
I thought it was.
That's what she thought.
It was a year and a half.
No.
You gotta use that time effectively.
Yeah.
No, it
What does
also
it take in time?
it also takes you understanding, starting to figure yourself out, and sometimes you have to understand that you gotta allow some people in to help pick up the pieces that you don't know are missing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because you can't always figure that shit out by
You know what
yourself.
I'm saying?
And that's
Yeah.
why therapy is important too.
And therapy can come from conversation with the people that you're closest to.
Right. But you want you want a neutral person. I feel like it's more effective when a neutral person is in there to give you insight versus the people around you. Because, you know, some people ain't going to keep it real, or some people going to try to, like, pacify you, and that's something, like, that's not going to help you heal. You don't want nobody telling you what you want to
Right.
hear. You need somebody to tell you what you need
So,
to hear.
folks, speak about, like, what does that healing process look like? Like for the people that don't understand, or the people that think, like Pretty T just said, they think I'm healed, but we're getting to a point where I realize, no, I'm really not. But I've already jumped in another relationship. Speak on that, dude.
To me, in that sense, it's, for real, it's like having a set of Legos, and you don't know where all the pieces actually go. Like you could build a house, but the house is always gonna be incomplete because it don't got no windows or no doors. You know, and the moment you find that door and you allow somebody to enter that door, they have to be willing to understand that I'm broken.
Be
And
careful with me.
Be careful. Be careful. Handle this shit because Lego,
But at
you
the
push
same-
it over,
not to
it's
cut you
fragile.
off, not to cut you off, but at the same time, when it's cool for you to tell them, be careful with me, but you gotta be careful with yourself too.
No, it's my thing is, like I said, when you put the door on,
Right.
it's the moment the window's still ain't there.
Right.
The window's still ain't there.
Even
So
if you got a peephole through that
yeah,
door.
I'm not. I'm literally not peering out of the house,
Right.
but I'm letting you in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like you knocked on the door a couple of times, and I was like, nah, I'm out here.
Right.
This ain't where you need to be right now because I'm not where I need to be
I'm
right
not
now.
where I
Exactly.
okay.
So, you know, my you know, and when I say the house, It could just be the front of the house. It don't got no, it don't got no walls.
Right.
It don't got no, it don't got no roof.
It's
It's just literally just the, it's just the
And a
front of
frame.
the house.
You
It's
know how
just
the
the frame of
Sims,
the house.
how you first built the
Yeah.
Sims house.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Sims.
Like
Yeah.
you just, you know what I'm saying? You moving backwards when you just build the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like
You need your foundation.
definitely need your foundation. You definitely, I always say God put people in your life for a reason.
Amen.
Or season.
Or a season, and don't block the blessing.
Yes.
Don't
Either
block the blessing
or
because
blessing.
because it comes with a lesson.
Yes.
And we've talked about failing before. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna fail at being in relationships, shit, let me fail. Let me fail.
You know,
Like a
you know
learn.
nothing fails but a try.
And if all it is I'm trying with this person, I'm not really trying to be in a relationship. I'm trying with this person. I want to get to know this person. I want to build a friendship first. Because the moment I build that friendship, now I can throw some blinds on this blank ass window. I'm throwing blinds on
That
it.
way everybody ain't gotta see in my shit.
Everybody ain't in my
Right.
shit.
Right.
Because now I'm getting to know this one person.
Right.
Or, like she said, it's like a roster of people. I might have 2-3 person that complete
Right.
one thing that I need from each of them. They complete one thing. And
But how
Okay.
do you, okay, go ahead.
and you then whittle it out like, okay, you don't fill my cup here.
Hello.
So bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Because you don't understand what I'm doing right now.
Mhm.
Because I'm getting to know me first.
Right.
Message.
I done let you in that door, but you don't understand what's happening right here. So stop trying to go in my refrigerator. Bye. Next person, all right, you filling my cup in all these areas, but spiritually, you ain't hitting that.
Mhm.
I'm not a spiritual person, but there is something that ties a soul together. And when you don't feel that part of me, bye. Wow.
And now the physical and emotional part.
Because now,
You still gotta do
because
that.
now you're not. If we're not being intimate, we're intimate at other levels.
Right.
And intimacy to me sometimes is a full conversation.
Real.
And I'm not talking about, oh, we talking some bullshit. No, we getting to know each other. You getting to understand where I'm coming from. You understanding my hustle. You understanding my grind. You understanding why I do what I do, how I build what I build. You understanding that only you have the power to build this next wall. But how are you gonna build this next wall?
Now mine this is based upon the house with a frame and just a door.
You know what I'm saying? How do you build this next wall?
Yes.
Because in a relationship, you are building to the next level. And if you can't fill my cup first, you can't build that wall over there.
Yeah. You can't.
How the fuck you gonna build a wall? You don't even know the schematics. You don't even know how to go on YouTube and DIY some shit. How the fuck you gonna help me build this wall?
Shout out to the independent ladies that we do that.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and when women talk about what do they bring to the table,
It's gonna come back.
it's to me, how did you help me build this wall? Baby, because at the end of the day, if I push you out that door, and you don't know how to get back in, you don't know how to get back in. It ain't because it's locked.
Ooh, you just don't know.
You just don't know how to get back in.
Yeah. But first of all, you gotta understand why the fuck you was pushed out there.
Out the
in
door.
the first place.
So now,
Let's go there.
So now it's-
right.
okay, I done whittled my way down to this one woman.
After
Who
all of
now?
the dating,
Who
all
now,
of the rosters.
and for me, a healing process doesn't always take a year. A healing process doesn't always take, it don't take no
It
real
depends on the
time.
person.
It depends on the person.
Right.
But it depends on, like I said, if you able to build this with me, and you understand where I'm coming from, you understand where I'm coming from.
Right. And sometimes, people come in, y'all could be healing each other. Y'all can heal each other in
At the
certain
same
ways,
process.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? A cup is meant to be filled.
Yes.
A cup is meant to overflow. You feel me?
I agree.
And
I agree.
if you can't help me overflow my cup because I'm feeling my shit. I'm feeling my shit every day.
Period.
The moment I learn
That's
me,
your shit.
Now we
the
got-
moment I wake up and I learn me, because when you healing, you learn more about yourself than you knew when you was with that person.
Mhm.
My grandfather, you not to catch you off. My grandfather used to always ask me, my brother, and my cousin, like, he used to always say, hey, what's no good? That was his question. What's no good? Like, we didn't know how to answer that. My grandfather told me, he said, always know something today that you didn't know yesterday.
Bro,
That's good enough for me. If you learn to know something today that you didn't know yesterday, that's all he wanted. And you know what our response became? When he would answer, which no good, a little bit more than I did yesterday. But
that's knowledge.
that wasn't just a response to give him.
You gonna
That
ask
was
what
a
you want.
lesson in life. And that was a manhood lesson. Because mind you, I grew up with my grandfather. But that was a manhood lesson. Like, no, I'm not just telling you this to appease you.
Yeah.
Like, I literally learned something
Yeah.
today that I did not know yesterday.
Yeah.
And then my grandfather got to the point where he was like, well, what is it that
What
you
you
learned
gonna ask you?
today
He gonna test your
that you
knowledge.
didn't know yesterday? And it was, well, yesterday, I felt this way about this situation,
Mhm.
but today I understand
Why I felt that way.
why I felt that way. To get me to a point where today I feel this way. Understanding your emotions. That's going to be in the stay tuned for the podcast of understanding your emotions.
Exactly.
But back to the house, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't always the opposite sex either, you know what I'm saying? Your friends definitely help you
Absolutely.
build your home. You know, and I'm rounded out because I have a great support system. And like I'm not just talking about my parents. I got a great support system when it comes to
We surrounded ourselves
yeah,
with a great support system.
Yeah.
the people who rock with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when it comes to someone that I want to see myself with, I have to see myself in that person.
Ooh, now that, bro,
That's real. That's real.
shout out to you have to be able, and I just want to reiterate what T4 just said. You have to be able to see yourself in the person that you are with. But at the same time, I'm just going to piggyback on that. At the same time, they gotta be able to see themselves in you too.
In my relationships, I like to tell the women that I'm with, I see you. I see you. I'm not talking about the physical.
Yeah.
Never
I'm not talking about the physical, but I'm not even talking about the spiritual part of it. I see you. I see the person you want to be. But how
Wait, not just the person you want to be. I see the person you are into the person, because you gotta see light years
Yeah.
into that
I see
individual.
that. I see that you want
You
to.
gotta see who they are, where they are, but you
Where you're
gotta
trying
see
to go to.
light years
Yeah, I
of
see
where
you.
you're trying. Just
I
like
see
Chrissy
you.
said,
I
where
see you
you're
trying to be an
trying to go.
entrepreneur. How do I get you there?
Right.
What am
Yeah,
I doing? What am I doing to help you see your light?
Bro, now this is my issue. And going back to Pretty T's original topic of discussion, the dating pool is slim pickings.
That's not
This
what
is
I'm
my
saying.
problem. This is my issue. Bro, seeing you, that one individual, like after all the things that you said, 3 people, okay, you said seeing seen that individual. Okay. Those 3 people, we gotta narrow that shit down to that one individual. Once you narrow it down to that one individual, yo, you have to understand that I see you greater than who you were when you came to this situation that turned into a relationship. I have seen you in a greater light. Like, I don't just see you, I see you. What you bring to the table, where you're trying to go with what you're trying to do. And I also see my role as how I can take what you see in yourself and make it greater. But at the same time, I need some reciprocation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you have to be able to see me,
Yeah.
my potential. You got to see me greater than I am as well. Because if I'm thinking light years and you're not, it don't matter what I have, what I can see for you. If you can't see that for me too,
And for yourself.
and for yourself, we are not compatible.
Like my thing, people always tell you step out on faith. Step out on
Bro.
faith. Step out on faith. Step out on faith.
I done fell off faith.
Bro.
I'm one to as in my 2024 story is crazy. Like my 2024 story is amazing right now.
I'll
For what's
say
happening,
this.
for
I'll
what's
say
happening to me through my trials and
What's
tribulations.
for you is for you.
Yeah.
But it may take, and I don't wanna just shut down relationships because your significant other doesn't see the vision
Yeah.
that you see. But bro, like you say, you have a tight circle. You surround yourself with people that are about you. Okay, if I surround myself with people around me that's about me, even if my significant other doesn't see it, I still have a support system around me of people that see it. So I'm not just gonna cut you off because you don't see it yet. But if you stay around me long enough, you're gonna see not just me, but the people around me that support me for what I'm trying to do. You're gonna see my growth. And eventually, you will get to a point, if we're meant to be, you'll get to a point where you see me, but not just see me. You see.
Yeah.
Now you see me. You understand what I mean?
I've definitely been a part of a lot of glow ups. You know what I'm saying? Where the relationship has left me and they now
I'm glad you put the phrase glow up out there. But
now they've like their next steps in life. Like, yeah, I can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That you moved on and you have a better understanding of how to handle a relationship. And I was a part of your understanding that. But like I said, the building of the house
Yes.
for me is everything. I'm at a point now in my life where if you're not on track, if you're not on the same track as me, please don't try to collide.
But now you also know this now. Just like we spoke about it earlier. You come into people's life for a reason or a season.
Bro, I've been a chapter in a lot of people's lives.
So bro, you might be the catapult, even if you're not the focal point.
I've been the reason for a lot of glows,
You
bro.
may be the catapult instead of the focal point. You may be the catapult for them to make somebody else greater or somebody else to
Shit
make
burns.
them great.
It
And
does.
that, bro,
It does.
That shit
that's
burns a
a
little
big
bit.
pill to fucking swallow.
Yeah, definitely.
No
Completely.
cap.
Completely. And I've, like, pause, I've had to deal with that pill a couple of times in my life. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, I'm in a phase where these windows are shut for a reason. Like the windows are shut. The door is always open.
But you still building that house.
I'm still building the house.
Still building
And
that
the moment I let the world see into the window, is because I want them to see who you are now. They don't need to see
Not
who
that
I
I'm
am.
exposing you.
No.
I just want you.
Because the world now needs to understand
I want to
that
expose you to the world.
when this
And
frame
that
was
is a
here,
bad-
when this frame was here, and y'all was standing on the outside,
Right.
this person was on the inside building.
Yeah.
And
They
the
saw
moment,
that shit.
the moment
They
they
just didn't understand
the
what
moment
they
they
was
was
looking
like,
at.
oh, nah, you ain't on the
Right.
futon no more.
Right.
You gonna put a bed in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't.
Now,
you ain't
no, the
on-
mattresses ain't on the floor.
Yeah.
Now we got a frame.
Yeah.
Now we got a headboard and a
We got a
footboard.
kitchen.
Yeah.
We got a backyard.
And we built. Y'all
We
built.
done built.
building.
We built. We
Together,
not
too.
on, and it wasn't just because I needed it. You needed it too.
We needed it.
You needed it too.
Yes.
You walked into this house understanding that shit, your house was fucked up too. So what we did was we done made this an adjoining room.
Yeah.
So we going back and forth from house to house.
Yeah.
And we building that house,
Right.
we building this house,
And you
we
got a big
building
house.
that house. And now, when the moment you're in both those houses together, is because you successfully done something for you. I've successfully done something for me.
And
And
you
now,
know what we're gonna do with the two houses?
make a mansion.
Now, we're gonna take them two houses, we're gonna put them on the market, and we're gonna build our house. We're gonna stay, we're
Together.
gonna live in one of these houses while we building this mansion that you're speaking of.
Like a
We're gonna
mansion.
build this mansion, but we're gonna rent this house that
And
we
my
done
thing
built
is,
over
my
here.
thing is,
We gonna
don't
we
love it when
gonna-
I'm on top.
We gonna rent this motherfucker out. And then, as we're living in this house and building this house, we're gonna take the income from this house to pay for this house. Now, the income that we have saved is going to go into this mansion. So when we get in this mansion, now we got two houses that we have built, but we have built such a foundation based upon our brokenness together
You know,
and
I-
fixing one another.
the dating
Piece
scene.
by piece. Hold on with these Legos. Piece by piece.
Yeah, piece by piece. That's
And
why I
we
said
built
Legos.
this mansion. And I'm glad you used the Lego as a metaphor.
Because
but bro,
it's fragile.
it's very fragile and it can be crumbled
You
at
can push it
any
over at any
fucking
point.
exactly,
Any point.
bro.
And that's
Exactly.
that's the metaphor for heartbreak.
Yeah. These Legos is not the same like back in the day.
And the older you get, those Legos become more and more fucking fragile,
Very,
bro.
man.
And my thing is, at the end of the day, I've watched a successful relationship. You know, I had the front row seat to a successful relationship. And I tell people all the time,
Shout out to Mom and Pop,
I
man.
tell people all the time, my dad definitely is the head of the household. But my mama run that household.
Exactly.
He the head.
Your pops created the house.
My mother made sure that she
Mama
run.
Mays made it a home.
Made it run. She made it run.
Yeah.
And without her,
She
without
see-
her,
Yo,
Think about a good
Pop
woman,
Mays,
man.
yeah.
That together.
Pop Mays is the chairman and CEO. No, the president and chairman. But Mama Mays is the CEO and the general manager.
and that's why I don't like about the dating scene. Like it's
It's not the
that
same.
shit is superficial.
I'm gonna tell you what it
It's
is.
very superficial.
It's GTD, beat ski delete. That's how it's been. That's just what it is. And if y'all don't know what GTD is, get in the drawers and beat ski delete. Like,
Speak the leak, speak for itself.
so come on, like that's what everybody on now, and social media got everybody messed up like that.
Everybody,
Social
that
media
that
got
balloon shit
That's
on
stupid.
on the internet, bro. You gonna pop a balloon on a nigga
Because not even that, but because
based
of-
upon what you look at.
right.
That's based on the
Well, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm like, it's just certain things I'm not going for. So you got your pants hanging off your behind.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely a reason why I would pop a balloon on a person, but you're not gonna fuck with my self-esteem like that.
Yeah, some of them men too and women
That's
on
what I'm
there,
saying, like
they
that.
do that to be funny. And
Yeah, like and then you find out that you really
They
got something
do it
interesting about
for
that
clicks
person.
and likes too.
But But my thing is the clickbait is fucking reality of it.
And that's what people are doing, yeah.
Bro, because now mind you, art is supposed to imitate life.
Nah,
But
that's just
now,
backwards, bro.
with the way social media is deriving,
Bro,
life is imitating
Bro.
art. And that's where all of these killers, everything, bro, life is literally imitating art. Like I saw a rapper. I'm not gonna call his name because I don't fuck with the dude. I don't even like his music. But bro, he shot a music video in the hood with another very prominent rapper that was more prominent than he was. But after the prominent rapper left, got the fuck about the hood, and he did his cameo appearance for the video shoot. This particular rapper was still in the hood. Now mind you, he shot this video in the hood amongst impoverished people. But then you pull out stacks of money and hold it in your arms with armed security around you, but you don't go, you pull it out for show with armed security. Now mind you, now me personally, I would have came in with a team, a sniper team. I don't give a fuck
Okay,
how many,
militant.
I don't give a fuck how many motherfuckers on you, cause you ain't got but like 2 armed. Listen, you got 2 armed security guards, but both of them pussy. Neither one of them ain't gonna bust shit.
Not
But I
even a
promise
grape in
you,
a food
I
fight.
would have came in with 3 more individuals. Tia Foe and Serene Pearson say the whole name.
I know I stay strapped.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I'm the shooter on the team.
Allegedly.
What I tell
But
people, don't
we would have
pop that trunk.
came in and just flagged. We wouldn't have had to pop nobody. Nobody would have lost their life. But all of that money that this rapper was holding, oh, we back at the lab counting that shit up, dividing that shit 4 ways. But where he at? At the police station telling on a nigga like, yo, man.
He not snitching.
Yeah, oh, come on,
He
bro.
not snitching.
Come on, bro.
Hopefully these rappers smarter than that, man. That's
Come on,
fake money.
Bro, like you said, bro, this.
Hopefully y'all don't walk around and
It's
somebody
social
does something and have to, and I will be a part of it.
Tia got black bandanas already. You know she gangster. Bro,
Bro,
he
my
been
thing
there
was-
with Pooh Shiesties.
My thing is this. My thing is this. We can't allow for, in this generation and time, for social media to control how you feel about a person. And
Yes.
Or how you treat them.
Yeah,
Definitely,
and-
you definitely
and my
have to
thing
get
is-
the fuck off of social media.
my thing
if
is-
you want to
yeah.
date in 2024, get the fuck off
Yeah,
social media.
shit. If you wanted to date in 2016, get the fuck on social media.
Yeah.
Like that shit worse than listening to your friend
We didn't
who
have
ain't
that
got
back in the
no
day,
fucking brother.
Right, because misery loves fucking company.
But you
Every
wanna
time
know
you turn
something?
around, she turn you, oh, this nigga ain't shit. But
Yeah.
the nigga really a good dude.
But you can't even get to the point where you figure out that that's really a good dude.
Boy, she really a
because
good
you
girl.
listening-
Cause you listening to the niggas chirping in your ear. Oh, we need to be outside. Nigga, oh, why you trying to settle
Bitch, we
down?
outside.
My thing is, fucking live in your truth. Live in how you feel. If you feel heavily about somebody, and it's definitely mutual, don't drop the ball because you listen to other motherfuckers, the outside sources. Because outside sources gonna fuck you up all day. All day.
Message.
All day. They wanna see you win, but they wanna see you lose too.
They sure do. Secret smoke, secret hate. And that's,
Ooh.
it's just a
And,
lot of
and
that
it
going on.
be the ones that's closest
Closest to you.
Bar.
to
Bar.
Yeah.
bars.
Bar.
Bro,
Substantive.
and on that note,
That was a good one.
give it to us, folks.
another episode of Not Your Enthusiasts. Definitely want to thank our special guest today, Pretty T.
Shout out Pretty T in the
Both
building.
bartender.
Definitely.
Pop your shit, pop your shit.
Maybe
Give
next time
everybody
we
your,
can,
give
maybe
everybody your
bartend-
tagline.
you can bartend
Pop
for
your
sure.
shit.
Best drinks in the city.
Pop your shit. Pop your
I got
shit.
y'all.
Give them your contact. Give them,
Listen.
promote your shit.
So, you can catch me on IG because I don't do Facebook. I need to probably get back on it, but I'm trying to stay away from too much social media. And anyway, I'm on IG. It's Pretty Bossy Bartend. I'm going to spell it out, but it's not spelled the way you think. It's Pretti, Bossy is Bossey. And then, of course, Bartender. And, it's a public page, so go ahead and hit that follow button. If you want to follow my personal page, which leads to my business page, is IM_Pretty Bossy. But, either way, I'm in the business on both.
We are the Iconics.
Well, I'm not one. They say I'm in,
You
I'm
know,
prospecting.
you pop your shit. Now let us get
I'm
our
prospecting. Sorry.
mouth.
I ain't get my badges and I ain't even got my best yet, y'all.
That's crazy. But yeah, Not Your Enthusiasts with Iconics. I'm DJ C4. To my left, my main man again.
Hold over the dawn.
To my
Young
right,
enthusiast.
to my right.
Saran Pierce. Say the whole thing.
As always, we love y'all. Stay safe. Peace out.
Another episode done.
Peace.
Now y'all get the behind the scenes.
Off to the bed.
Behind the scenes, I'm about to see the behind the eyelids.
Shit. And we gotta be back up here so we can clean up, bro. We got me here.
Yo, it's Saran Pearson. Say the whole name. Hey, if you like what you see, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
All right. We live.